up, everybody? In today's video, I'll be talking about the reality of being a new YouTuber. I'll be talking about the main challenges that I've personally faced and how I plan on overcoming these challenges. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so the number one challenge that I've personally faced is doing a lot of work and getting little views for it. So creating and posting videos can take a lot of time. I'm talking some of my videos have taken me upwards of 14 hours plus to create if I do my own editing as well. Now, it can be super discouraging when you wake up the next morning to see that you don't have as many views as you hoped for because that video took you hours, right? Now, this in itself can really be demotivating and sometimes make you think, why am I even doing this? So you have this constant back and forth in your mind from, is this even worth it? Do I really want to do this? But you need to remember that when you're starting anything from scratch, it's really difficult to get started and get growing. But the more you do it and the more you create videos, the more your views will start to stack up over time. I saw this with my client Lisa. So basically when she came to me with her channel, she had, I believe it was 394 subscribers on her channel. And we started to stack up the views over time. It started to slowly grow. And fast forward to today, which is about a year and a half later, it's a bit less than that. And she now has over 1 million views on her channel and she has over 6,000 subscribers. I think she's almost hitting 7,000 subscribers at this point. And this is because all the views started to stack up over time. So you aren't going to get several thousand views immediately. Sometimes you can, depending on the type of video that you post, but you just need to remember that it does start out slowly. Okay, the second challenge that I have personally faced is having to script, record, and edit my own videos. In other words, I have to do everything myself. So since starting this channel, I've been editing most of my videos. I believe I had an editor edit 2 or 3 of my videos maybe. The rest I edited myself. And trust me, editing takes so much time. It's really draining. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of getting used to. And I would say editing is the biggest commitment when it comes to a YouTube channel. Because if you think about it, scripting and recording your videos can take about 2 hours, whereas the editing portion can take you 8+ hours just to edit your video. So something that I am considering doing for my own channel now is getting a permanent editor for my channel and outsourcing all of my videos to them. So what I'll do is I'm gonna record and script my own videos, but then I'll send it through to them so they can edit it for me. And I'm confident that that is gonna save me so much time. And it's also going to help me be more consistent. Now, you can do the same because video editors doesn't have to cost you thousands of dollars a month. In fact, you can go onto Fiverr and you can find video editors for anywhere from $15 to $150 or more. And it all just depends on what you need from your editor. You can start out with a less expensive editor, even if they aren't as good as the more expensive ones. And then you can work your way to a more expensive editor later on. Because trust me, the editing is the biggest barrier that you're going to have to overcome. Okay, coming to challenge number 3 that new YouTubers face, and that is to actually make money from your YouTube channel. So I'm assuming if you're starting a YouTube channel or if you're thinking of starting a channel, you want to do it because you want to make money with your YouTube channel, right? Now, as you probably know, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to start making money with YouTube. Now, the thing is that a lot of people are under this misconception that as soon as you have those 4,000 watch hours and you have those 1,000 subscribers, the money will start coming in like crazy. And that just isn't the case. The thing is that when you are monetized on YouTube, it's an entire process to get monetized, by the way, but when you are eventually monetized, you aren't going to get thousands of dollars immediately unless you have several viral videos that have millions of views and so on. Because when I went and did a bit of research to discover how much money you can get per 1 million views, The average person on YouTube gets $500 per month for 1 million views. So if you do the math, that means you're going to have to get several million views if you want to make $4,000+ from your channel and eventually replace your full-time job. A much better approach to make money from your YouTube channel, which my client Lisa also did, is to create a YouTube business. Now, what I mean by this is you build a YouTube channel with the intent of selling your own digital products. Now, a lot of people think that they don't have any skills that they can teach on YouTube, which really isn't the case. Because if you think about it, you probably have a lot of skills that other people don't. This doesn't only have to be something to do with your job, like finances or e-commerce or anything like that. It can also be a hobby that you have. So let's say, for example, you're great at woodworking. In that case, you could go ahead and create a YouTube channel, which then turns into a business later on, that teaches people about woodworking, right? So you can go ahead and create a lot of videos on it. So the basics of woodworking, what tools you need, what equipment you need, etc. And then eventually you can go ahead and create a mini course that teaches people how to build something with wood. I'm not a woodworker, obviously, but you see my point. Whatever you're good at, whatever your hobby is, you can go ahead and teach other people to do that thing and start making money that way. So an example that I can give you is my client Lisa is in the relationship industry. So she helps couples who have been married for a long time to have more intimacy in their marriages. And so she created a small digital product, which she then went on to sell from her YouTube channel, and she made $1,000 in 1 week. Now, this is completely possible once you identify a niche for your YouTube channel and you start creating your own digital products. Speaking of building a YouTube business, I do have a free YouTube business blueprint that you can download in the description below. This blueprint will show you the 5 steps that you need to take to start and build a profitable YouTube business. So if that's something you're interested, then just go to the description and download the blueprint. Moving on to challenge number 4 that I've experienced, which is not having access to fancy equipment. Now, I'm going to be honest and say, from the moment that I started my YouTube channel, I did have a Canon camera. So I actually went ahead and bought myself this camera intending to start a YouTube channel, but I had saved for it for a while. So that's why I have it. But you may not have access to a camera or a microphone or lighting and so on. Now, the thing is that you really do not need any fancy equipment to get started. You can get started with your phone. In fact, I'm going to play a clip right now that shows you the quality of recording on my phone. And here it is. And this is actually how it sounds when you use your phone and clip on mic. Now, as you see, recording from your phone is more than good enough for a start. The only thing that I would say is it does get challenging in terms of storage on your phone, because when you record a video, you're either going to have an external memory card that can, that allows you to have more storage space on your phone, or you're going to have to record videos individually, transfer them onto your computer, and then make enough space for another video. Now, that is fine. You can start out that way. I would just recommend later on you start to buy equipment with time. So the Canon camera that I have, it's the Canon M50 Mark II, and it's a fabulous camera. It has this flip out screen where I can literally watch myself while I'm speaking to you now, and I can see if something's funny on my face or if I'm in frame, and that is just incredible. Now, this camera goes for around $700, I believe. So what you can do is you can start out with your phone and with a simple clip-on mic. Here's the clip-on mic. So as you can see, it's just this mic that you go ahead and you clip here onto your clothes, and you talk with it like this, and you just plug it into your camera on the other end. So that's how this mic works, and it's perfect. These mics are really inexpensive to start out with. Now, as for lighting, you can start out with a simple ring light. They're also really inexpensive, or you can even start out with a natural light if you place yourself in front of the window. bottom line, start with what you have and work your way upwards. Now for challenge number 5, which is maintaining a consistent uploading schedule. So I've personally found it really hard to stay consistent on YouTube, especially since I work full-time. I'm a full-time blog writer, so I constantly have clients that I need to work with. I need to deliver their work. I need to make sure that they take priority. So this makes it incredibly challenging for me to have a consistent uploading schedule, which you'll probably see on my channel. There are some months where I post multiple videos, other months where I post one video, and so forth. Now, I wouldn't recommend this. I would really recommend you try to post consistently on your channel, and that's what I'm also planning on doing. So by getting a video editor to edit my videos, I'm confident that I'll be able to be more consistent on YouTube, because by doing it this way, I'm only going to take about 2 to 3 hours per week to record and upload. So by doing it this way, you can realistically do one YouTube video per week, which is all you need if you really want to start a YouTube business part-time while having a full-time job. And the last challenge that a lot of new YouTubers face is they want to make everything perfect. Now, I relate so much with this because I am a perfectionist when it comes to my work. But the fact of the matter is that you aren't always going to be perfect on your YouTube channel. Perfectionism is really gonna be a barrier between you and success, right? Because if you're trying to get every single thing perfect, you're never gonna end up posting anything at all. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent wasted on trying to make everything perfect. And so something that I learned in my journey of doing YouTube and doing YouTube for my clients is that a lot of the times the videos that you think are going to do well are actually the ones that don't get that many views. And then there are other videos which you maybe didn't even spend as much time on, and it took you a lot less time to edit and to create. And those videos, they just boom for some reason. And that's because you never know what the algorithm is going to like. You can make some good guesses. Like I've made a few good guesses where I've helped my client get viral videos. I've helped myself get videos that has thousands of views, but you'll never really and truly be able to know what YouTube is going to like and what it's not going to like. So take this from me and stop being perfectionistic. Just get your videos out there and you can improve over time. So those are the biggest challenges that I've come across on my journey to becoming a YouTuber. Now, if you are also growing a YouTube channel and you have faced different challenges than the ones that I mentioned, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to know and we can chat about it. Also, remember to download the free YouTube business blueprint if you're wanting to grow a YouTube business that can actually make you money over time. And you can build this business even while you have a full-time job or while you're a full-time service provider. Now, if you want to learn more about how my client Lisa made that $1,000 from her digital product, I talk about it in this video right over here, so you can go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.